Welcome everybody to the Dow Report, where we hear the perspectives from CEOs of the top brands and voices in America as we look towards recovery. Today we're lucky enough to have Doug Baker with us. He's the chairman and CEO of Ecolab. They're headquartered in St. Paul, Minnesota, a global leader in water, hygiene, and infection prevention solutions. Ecolab is trusted by the world's major hospitality brands to deliver health and safe experience to both employees and customers while improving the brand's reputation. Doug became CEO in 2004 and continued to innovate and grow Ecolab at a phenomenal rate. Under Doug's leadership, Ecolab continued to receive national recognition for its commitment to sustainability, their workplace culture, and the community environment. Doug, it's a real pleasure to have you with us on the Dow Report. Welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here. I appreciate the invite.
I thought it'd be really appropriate to speak with you with all that's going on in COVID. The industry has really had to come together to establish health and safety guidance for each sector so travelers could be assured that they were going to see consistent, enhanced cleanliness measures throughout the entire travel experience. And Ecolab has created the Ecolab Science Certified Program. Can you tell us a little bit about how you developed the program and how business can earn an Ecolab certified seal?
When we started looking at the hospitality industry, which is obviously one of the most important industries we serve from our standpoint, we really understood the challenges, and they're quite acute because travel basically ground to a stop. Mm-hmm. And as a consequence, we understand that fear is a real driver right now of people's returning to travel. So we did a lot of consumer research. And the consumer research really ended up helping us understand two key facts. One, that they are most comfortable if they believe places are being cleaned with hospital disinfectants. All right, and it's those words. Two, they really want like an audit of our protocols and procedures being followed. And so we put together Ecolab Science Certified, one, using our best-in-class disinfectants, and then two, really get audit and certification, i.e. the seal you talked about. And we want to do everything we can in our power to help support the industry through this difficult time. And that's exactly what this program is designed to do.
I think COVID has really accelerated innovation and technology. And from your aspect, you're right at the forefront of innovation for decades. And what new technologies have you used to combat the virus? And what things do you see that you're doing now that are here to stay?
We did find ways, if you will, to create a very effective and very safe deep clean protocol for those establishments that didn't cost a lot of money in capital. We wanted to make sure that we had solutions that fit in different environments. We're the first ones out now with electrostatic products that kill COVID. They do it in 30 seconds. We've got the largest, if you will, array of products that are effective against COVID of any company on earth. We had some of our largest, most important customers saying, this is what we need it approved, you guys get to work, right? And I call that healthy tension. We want them to succeed, they know what they need, we're here to help provide it. So it's caused us, I think, to rethink a number of issues that I think is only going to serve the industry better going forward, because I think we're going to have even better solutions going forward.
Doug, we really appreciate Ecolab becoming a member of the Let's Go There coalition that launched the Let's Go There campaign last month. It's really aimed at inspiring Americans to plan, book, and take a trip when they're ready. While we're working together to build up consumer confidence and health and safety standards, why do you think America traveling is so essential to not only the recovery of the travel business, but the recovery of the broader U.S. economy?
We like to live together. We like to work together. We like to play together, and we like to travel to do it. And so I think in the absence of that, we know there's a emptiness that can only be filled by fundamentally getting our teams together, and that's going to require business travel. And I think there will be a big surge once we all feel comfortable that we can travel safely. I think you're going to see a big sea change in the travel industry, and there's nobody's going to be happier about that than us, because we love to see our partners prosper.
Someone said to me recently that health safety is the new hospitality. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I think this is going to have some stickiness, meaning consumers' hygiene concern isn't going to go away immediately upon, right, as COVID goes away. And this is going to remain. I just think it's going to be a heightened condition. So I think consumers are going to care about this. They're going to judge properties a little differently than they did in the past. And I think of the leaders I've talked to in the industry, I think they fully believe this and are on top of it.
I got another question for you. This has been a health crisis like you and I have been in this business a long time, like we've never seen before. What leadership lessons have you learned, and how has it changed your leadership style?
There's a huge need to connect more directly and deeply with the team because of the fear and the unknown that we were all looking into as we entered the COVID period. Over communicate, right? Articulate how you're thinking about things so people understand logically where you're going and why you're going there, so they don't let their imagination run wild. And tell them if something changes, they'll hear it from you first, so that they're not sitting around listening to gossip and thinking that's the new communication stream. And so I would say for me, it's a big reinforcement of how critical communication absolutely is.
Well, looking to the future, once this pandemic is behind us, and it will get behind us, and I think we're going to come out stronger than ever. But you travel all over the world, you see things all over the globe. What are any other emerging trends you anticipate that the industry is going to have to focus on going forward?
Digital technology, how do you use it to improve consumer experience? I think the pressure on all of us to augment our customer capabilities through digital technology is going to be on a record ride. But I think that pressure is going to go up exponentially.
Well, Doug, I want to thank you for joining us today and sharing your insights. I've got 3 takeaways. One, that health and safety is going to become the new hospitality standard. Second, when you have to communicate something, communicate more and be very frank and honest with your people. And lastly, that digital is here to stay and is the new growth, and the thing we have to focus on in hospitality is how can we digitally provide service and experience to our customers. I want to thank you for being with us and for all that Ecolab does for our industry to help us recover and for sharing your insights. To everyone out there, I hope you'll join us for another episode of the Dow Report. In the meantime, stay healthy and safe travels.